Yo, what is good, Jets Nation? It's your boy, Richie and Jack.
What up?
And the New York Jets get their first victory of the season.
God. What a day. Me and Richie just had years shaved off of our lives watching this game. But we came out on top, man. So how you feeling, Rich?
Okay, so first of all, before we hop into the recap, I just want to say thank you guys so much for everybody that was in the live stream during the game. We had over 1,000 people in there. Definitely a record-breaking stream for Jets media. It was so awesome having all Jets fans in there supporting the green and white. Also, we had some NFL fans around the world showing the Jets some love because they want to see the upset. So first of all, that live stream was incredible. Now let's get into the damn football game because like Jack said, that shaved some years off my life. And I know you guys watching this feels the same exact way because that was one of those stressful games that went all the way down to the wire. We had so many opportunities to close the door and win it, but we didn't. But at the end of the day, we end up getting the victory, and the Titans field goal kicker actually misses. The Jets actually get some luck. I can't believe it. So first of all, what should be the first talking point? Well, it's definitely going to be this man. His name is Zach Wilson. You guys know him? Remember all you guys, not all you guys, I'm sorry, but some of you guys prematurely calling him a bust. I'm looking at my screen right now, and I'm watching Red Zone absolutely show all of his highlights, and they're praising the rookie. He had the best performance out of any rookie quarterback of the season so far. He finished 21 of 34, 297 yards, 2 touchdowns, and an interception with a passer rating of 97.3. That's unbelievable. I'm going to pause this so I can actually watch what they said about him. But Zach Wilson, guys, he looked unbelievable. What did he do in this game? That was so insane. First of all, the magical plays, the explosive plays, we're looking for it all season long. He showed a little glimpse of that at the end of the Carolina Panthers game where he was just unloading balls. He was taking hits, throwing missiles, and then the next 2 games was rough. He goes against the Patriots, throws 4 interceptions. He goes against the Broncos, throws 2 interceptions. Can't find the end zone. It's looking rough for Zach Wilson. But what did he do today? He proved to be the 2nd overall pick with unbelievable throws, like to the point where your jaw is to the ground. We're like, how did he do that? This wasn't a perfect game from Zach. He still has a lot of things to work on with his footwork and the intermediate throws. But Jack and I were just talking about it. What he can do outside the pocket, the talent is unbelievable. So we're going to get deep into Zach Wilson even more further. But Jack, what was your thoughts about Zach Wilson having his best performance and leading the Jets to a victory in this game?
Just absolutely fantastic, man. The fan base needed it. We all needed it more than anything, man. We needed Zach to come out here and prove to the NFL that he was worthy of being taken 2nd overall, that he was worthy of being, essentially chosen to be the guy over Sam Darnold, who already has 3 years of NFL experience under his belt. And what did Zach do? It took him a few weeks, but he came out and he made it happen today, man. I mean, a passer rating of 97.3. As Richie said, he had the best performance of any rookie quarterback so far this season. 2 touchdowns, just under 300 yards. I would have loved for him to get to that 300-yard mark, but what can you do, man? We still walk away with the victory. The most impressive thing to me about Zach's performance today is definitely just his poise, him staying, staying in control of the game and not letting, the game get too big for him. He looked like he was cool under pressure, ready to go. No matter what was going on the scoreboard, he looked like the same Zach Wilson all game for 4 quarters and into overtime as well. Very unfortunate that play call at the goal line. I'm not sure what that was, but obviously Zach's not going to be, calling audibles at the goal line at this point in his career. So that one's on the floor, I would say. But overall, Zach Wilson, just an incredible performance for this rookie quarterback, man. Getting, his first win in his NFL career. Robert Saleh's first win as a head coach in the NFL is his first, the first win for the Jets this season. Nobody deserves it more than Jets fans. So I'm just totally thrilled with Zach's performance today. And now we got to bring it overseas, man, to London against a pretty bad Atlanta Falcons team. So I think we have a chance to keep this momentum going. I think Zach's going to keep this ball rolling and hopefully work towards offsetting this or evening out rather this touchdown to interception ratio. So
he's got a long way to go for that one.
Yeah, it's a long way to go for Zach, but I think the sky's the limit, man. And we saw all the potential that he has today, making crazy throws on the run, delivering it in the breadbasket to Corey Davis for a touchdown, to Keelan Cole for like a 54-yard game.
And then another one to Keelan Cole to the sideline.
Yeah, with an amazing catch by Keelan Cole. Keelan Cole showing up today as well with 2 big grabs.
Crowder
Yeah, man. So it was just fantastic to see Zach Wilson perform
And
today.
speaking of the receivers, let's go over their numbers real quick. Corey Davis started off the game a little rough. We know that Corey Davis is the guy that Zach Wilson has the best chemistry with. It's a little concerning because I think the first interception that Zach Wilson had was not on Zach. Corey Davis had an in route and he, misstepped and he lost his footing, and then it was just an interception. I think that if Corey Davis does not, misstep and he actually runs his route properly, I think that's either incompletion or a completion, to be honest, because that was a timing route. Zach Wilson threw it before Corey Davis breaks. That's a normal NFL throw, and it's just unfortunate. And then he had another drop, and then Jets Twitter's going crazy on Corey Davis. But then what did he do? He bounces back, and that's such a big sign for Corey Davis to deal with the adversity, to not crumble and not thinking that, okay, I'm not really good right now, I'm in a funk. He bounced back. Corey Davis finished with 4 receptions, 111 passing yards, 1 touchdown. Unbelievable. Keelan Cole, 3 receptions, 92 yards, which is incredible. Jamison Crowder, his first game of the season for the New York Jets, 7 receptions, 61 yards, and a touchdown for Jamison Crowder. That is just excellent play from the playmakers. To start off the game, it looked like it was the opposite. Nobody was helping out. Zach dropped balls. Zach was not throwing the ball. And shout out to the offensive line real quick, because the offensive line gave up 1 sack against Zach Wilson. They deserve a lot of credit. So quickly, before we get into the defense, let's talk about the run game. The run game didn't really show up too much in this one. Michael Carter had 13 carries for 38 yards. His longest was 13, but he did get in the end zone, and Michael Carter found his first touchdown of his career, and that was awesome to see Mike Carter. He looks really good, guys. Mike Carter looks like an absolute stud as a running back. I know that the numbers weren't there today, but when you get him the ball in space, you can see the patience, you can see the footwork, you can see everything from Mike Carter.
He's just shifty.
So now getting into the defense. The Robert Saleh defense. 7 sacks.
7 sacks, baby. The New York Sack Exchange is back. And let's just get into some numbers for you guys real quick.
Oh my gosh.
Let's start it off with CJ Mosley, 1 sack. Quinnen Williams, 1 sack. Quincy Williams, 1 sack. Quinnen Williams, 2 sacks. Bryce Hall, who had the best game of his career for sure today, with a 1/2 sack. John Franklin Myers with a sack. Bryce Huff with 1.5 sacks. I mean, this entire defense, man, all those guys.
I think it was 19 pressures in total.
This entire defense showed the hell up today, showed people who they were, kept Derrick Henry in check. Obviously, Derrick Henry still had a nice game on the ground, but it's just the volume that they give Derrick Henry the ball. That's going to happen every week. They kept Derrick Henry in check. They kept him out of the end zone until the 4th quarter, I believe. And, I think this defense just had by far their best game of the season. Although they've been playing very well this year, they had their best game of the season today. Bryce Hall at cornerback, man, can't say enough about him. As far as being a cornerback at the pro level, you can't ask for a better game out of your cornerback. So Bryce Hall is up there with the best cornerbacks in the league as far as performances this week, for sure. Bryce Hall had a career day, a monster day. Any adjective you want to use to describe the game he had today. He just had an absolute monster day. And let's just talk about Quincy Williams for a second. A waiver claim from Joe Douglas from the Jacksonville Jaguars. A quick fan favorite, because we obviously know he is the brother of the current fan favorite, Quinnen Williams. And Quincy Williams, as I tweeted before, is a straight-up demon. That guy was all over the goddamn field today. 12 total tackles, a sack.
Pass deflections. Remember
hit after hit, laying out Derrick Henry. Nobody has stopped Derrick Henry in their tracks that I've ever seen, like I keep saying Quinnen, like Quincy Williams did today on, I believe it was 3rd and 2 or 4th and 2 or something like that. Still went for a first down, but still a fantastic hit.
Pursuit angle
on the strongest, scariest running back in football.
Even Bryce Hall tackled him well. Remember
absolutely, absolutely.
Oh my God,
the tackling today was honestly very good. So Quincy Williams, Bryce Hall. Anybody else you want to talk about on the defense?
Yeah, dude, the defense just showed up today, and I've said over and over again, guys, if those guys have been watching my videos, if we had an offense say we had an offensive performance like we did today in all the games, we're playing winning football on the defensive side of the ball. That's what I'm getting to right here, because the reason why we were 0-3 going into this game is because the offense, it takes a while for an offensive coordinator like Michael LaFleur as a rookie and a rookie quarterback to gel. It's going to take some time. That's the reason why we look like such a bad team. But the defense has been stellar all year long. And I don't want to get into hypotheticals real quick, But even with all of the injuries, can you imagine what Carl Lawson would be doing if he was healthy right now? I know that's a sad thought because we have guys getting to the quarterback with ease without him. And even Vinny Curry, Jared Davis, Marcus May was out this game. Didn't even feel like Marcus May was out because we had safeties balling out. Ashton Davis looked pretty decent. Wilson, Colbert, we had a rotation of 4 safeties. They did their job. Michael Carter did his job. CJ Mosley is an absolute animal. He is the best player on the defensive side of the ball for the Jets so far this year in my eyes. Quincy Williams with 2 sacks. Looks like an absolute stud. Bryce Huff having his breakout performance of the season, getting edge presence every single time, it felt like. John Franklin Myers getting either edge presence or up the middle. Foldy Fatukasi swallowing some guys. Sheldon Rankins. I mean, holy crap, guys. This defense is legit, and it's also so refreshing because it's not like we're just so, top heavy with talent. This is called coaching. This is called beautiful fundamental football, and it all stems from Robert Saleh and Jeff Ulbrich. They deserve so much credit with how they're coaching this defensive side of the ball. Bryce Hall looks like an absolute stud. He looks playing like a cornerback one. He had one play where it was a throw down the field, and his timing to just anticipate when the ball was coming. He sticks his arm right in the guy's hands immediately, pass deflection, playing suffocating defense, using the boundaries as his advantage, making sure that any wide receiver is not getting close to Bryce Hall. Like, you got to give Bryce Hall credit because he's playing out of his damn mind, and he looks like the star that's ascending under Robert Saleh. So that's great to see. Even Isaiah Dunn stepped in for like 1 or 2 plays.
Made a huge play.
Brandon Eccles went down with a concussion. He made a phenomenal play. It was 3rd and 10, and they targeted him because he's an undrafted rookie, and it was just a beautiful fundamental play. And that stems from coaching, guys. It's not like we're drafting these guys and they're just somehow playing well. Like, it's a great job from the personnel perspective from, Joe Douglas and Rex Hogan, all these guys in the front office, getting these young corners, but it's also the coaching staff and the DBs coach. And because we knew going into the season that, the corners were the biggest question mark. We're all like, oh my God, like the defensive front's going to be scary, but the corners, we're going to get lit up. It's going to be bad. It's going to be bad. We were so wrong. This Jets defensive secondary is playing so good. We still have yet to give up a touchdown. The Jets are one of 2 teams in the NFL to not give up a touchdown from the corners. We have not give up 1 touchdown from the cornerbacks. That doesn't make sense in my brain. That is awesome to see. The Jets defense, Robert Saleh deserves so much credit. So does Jeff Ulbrich because he's the one that's calling the plays, but it is indeed Saleh's system. And then also, we got to flip to the offensive side of the ball one more time. Mike LaFleur deserves some love because he had a really rough start to his NFL career as an offensive coordinator. Mike LaFleur came out there. He wasn't never a perfect game. There were still some plays where you're scratching your head, but he played situational good football. He had really good creative plays that end around to Braxton Berrios, letting Zach Wilson be fluid, letting Zach Wilson go, be really, decisive with his throws. So Mike LaFleur deserves some love in this recap for sure because without him, who knows what would have happened? He's developing just like Zach Wilson is. They're trying to get, together and understand what really goes well and what doesn't. So to finish off the video, Jack, if you can give me 3 stars of the game, 3 stars, give me anybody across the team off the top of your head.
Absolutely.
And also, guys, comment down below your 3 stars of the game.
I am going to go with Zach Wilson, QB1, with the best performance that any rookie quarterback has had so far in 2021, 97.3 passer rating. 2 touchdowns, just shy of 300 yards passing.
Explosive plays.
And a victory. And Zach Wilson is by far a star of the game. My second star of the game is going to go to Quincy Williams, man. Because you got to give it to the guy. Waiver claim from Joe Douglas. Nobody really thought much about him. It was like, oh cool, he's Quinnen's brother, but is he going to do anything on the field? The answer, yeah. He has showed the hell up over the past 2 weeks. He had an incredible game today. I mean, one more time for the stats on Quincy Williams, 12 total tackles and a sack. For a waiver pickup, can't ask for anything better. He's certainly a star of the game, although we could keep going with the guys on defense. But yeah, for the third star of the game, I'm going to have to give it to Bryce Hall. He just played a phenomenal game. As I said a couple moments ago, you can't ask for a better game out of a cornerback in the NFL than the performance he gave today. Like Richie just said a moment ago, we thought before the season that our secondary was going to be the biggest, weak point of this defense. And the defense looks great overall. And the secondary, it doesn't look like we really have a weak point as of right now on defense, honestly.
Just defending screens. That's
the defense looks great. And, the fact that, Bryce Hall, a 5th-round pick who, again, nobody really thought crazy high of when he was drafted. He obviously dealt with a crazy injury in his last year in college. The fact that he has showed up so much this year, when at our thinnest position on the roster, probably
So big.
It couldn't be any bigger. So Bryce Hall, Quincy Williams, Zach Wilson, 3 stars of the day, but there's plenty honorable mentions.
Plenty.
And maybe you can give your 3 stars.
My 3 stars, I mean, it has to be Zach Wilson for sure. Without him, we're not winning this game. He has so many explosive plays. That touchdown to Corey Davis, if you guys rewatch that, he literally directs traffic. Like, this is a point guard. Like, he always was compared to being a point guard type of play style where he loves, that's what he did at BYU. If you watch his tape, he's just scrambling out of the pocket. He's going like this. He's directing traffic, and he just unloads it. Like, that was insane. Zach Wilson put the team on his back, getting explosive play after explosive play. He deserves a 1st star. 2nd star has to be CJ Mosley, because he is the quarterback of this defense. There's so many times where we see him audibling at the line of scrimmage because he switches it from man to zone and it forces into a sack. Like, he understands whoever they're going up against, the offense, like the back of his hand, because he's doing all the film work. He is literally the leader of this defense. This defense would not be anything, honestly, without CJ Mosley.
Absolutely.
He is the core of this defense. He leads them in tackles every single game. He got a sack today. He is all over the place. He's quick. He's decisive with his angles. His pursuit is unbelievable. So CJ Mosley deserves so much credit. And then the next star has to be Quincy Williams, because Quincy Williams got 2 sacks. He is looking like one of the most upcoming best interior defensive linemen in the NFL. Getting 2 sacks as a DT is Aaron Donald-like. I mean, you don't really get to the quarterback consistently as an interior defensive lineman. You're usually a guy that, gets into your pressure and stuffs the run. Like, obviously, there's a lot of defensive tackles that can get to the quarterback with ease, but Quincy Williams is one of them. It's very rare to do that. So shout out to Quincy. He had a very, very good game. And like Jack said, there's so many guys that you can give 3 stars to. So please comment down below your 3 stars. And that's going to do it for this recap. This is a very long one.
Let's go.
Over 17 minutes. I hope you guys stayed until the end. Comment down below a Jets emoji if you did. Stay tuned for more Jets content. We love all the support here in Jets Media. And let's go Jets, guys. We got a dub!
Yes, let's go, baby.
Oh, my God. We got a dub. Let's go.